Welcome. Now I'm going to show you how to do the perfect brunch makeup. It's a little bit heavier than your just everyday makeup because you're going out with your friends, but it's still a daytime look, so we'll keep it pretty soft with the colors. This is our model today, Danny, and my name is Katie James. I'm a makeup artist in New York City. Let's get started. So to start out, I'm going to do a soft pink shimmery base for the eye, and that'll give it a nice soft feel, and then we'll go in with a little bit smokier. So this is a really flattering color to start pretty much any eye look. You could use it for a really soft look as well. I'm going to use it as the base. It's kind of a seashell pink, and it catches the light really, really nicely. It's very soft. I'm just going all over the lid with that so that you have a nice base. And this color is really flattering on almost every skin tone. It's sheer enough that you can see your own skin tone through it, but it gives that nice glowing look to the skin. So next we're going to go in with a little bit of a copper tone. So you can just take the tip of your brush, get it in that bronzy coppery tone. And then you're going right in the crease here. And you just give a little bit of contrast. It's not a heavy color, so it's not going to be like a dark, dark smoky eye, which is not really what we're going for. It's just going to add a little bit of a depth to it. And this soft look is great for Sunday. Nice kind of daytime weekend look. And it transitions easy for when you want to go out later. So then we're going to do like a deep smoky taupe color. So we're using this just a little bit to go over what we did with the copper. And those two blend together really nicely. It's just going to go right in the crease there. And that adds a little bit more depth. It's still a daytime look. You don't want it too dark. It just gives a really pretty layered look. Just use a soft brush for this. It'll blend it at the same time. So now I'm going to go in with the cream liner. I'm going to use a charcoal tone, so it's not black, but you still get a little bit of an oomph because it's a fun day. You're going out with your friends. So you just take your brush. I'm using an angled brush that has kind of a sharper edge. And get that coated with the product. And then you go right in on the lash line on this. So we're not going to do a really thick line, but you want some definition to the eye. That kind of nice soft look. This has a little bit of a silver tone to it. You could use a dark brown, you could use a matte charcoal, whatever you feel looks best on your skin tone. I'm pulling it out a little bit. Just a tiny bit on the bottom as well. I'm only using that in the bottom corner, on the outside. I'm not even going halfway in, I'm going about a quarter of the way in. So now I'm going in with a little bit of mascara. I'm going to do 2 coats because it's a nice fun look, but we're not going to go over the top. And start at the roots. She has false lashes on, which are fun for brunch. And if you work a lot on the outer lashes, you'll get that nice kind of winged out look. It's really cute. And just give some definition. Just a little bit on the bottom. We don't want anything too heavy. Kind of like we did with the bottom liner. We're only doing about 1/3 of the outside. We're doing that with the mascara as well. So what I think is fun for a daytime look, a lot of times I'll do a bright, bright pink blush. Just because you can sheer it out and it doesn't look over the top, and you don't have to emphasize the eyes or the lips, which can look a little more evening. So I'm going to do a bright pink blush. And just a little bit, you can tap that off so it doesn't come on too bright. And then very lightly tap it on so that you don't get too much color on at once. But I like to have a nice bright cheek in the daytime. It's a fun look. And tap that right on the apple of the cheek. And to me, that automatically just says it's a Sunday afternoon. You're having mimosas with your friends. So now we're going to finish it off with a bubblegum pink gloss. Just really fun for the daytime. This one's very sheer, so you get that nice fun color, but it's not crazy. Glosses are always fun for daytime if you want a little bit of color, but you don't want to go as deep as a lipstick. So you can see you can still wear some color during the daytime. As long as it's a little bit brighter and in the kind of pink family, it's usually okay to wear color during the day, especially on the weekends with your friends. So that's our final brunch makeup look. I'll do a quick recap for you. We started out with a beautiful seashell pink shimmer all over the eyelid. Then we went in with a little bit of copper right in the crease just to add a little bit of variety and texture. Then we went over that with a little bit of taupe. And that gives that definition to the eye and adds a little bit of oomph for the daytime. Then we did a nice slate gray liner on the top and then on 1/3 of the way in on the bottom. 2 coats of mascara, a beautiful bright pink blush, and a bubblegum pink gloss to finish it off. So that's our completed brunch makeup look. I hope you have fun using it this weekend. Thanks to my model Danny, and my name is Cati James. You can view more of my work at CHIC.TV. Thanks so much for watching.